What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Town of Salem. Today we are playing as the Poisoner and a Coven all-any game. I'm still on the lookout to pull a werewolf game, but Poisoner is pretty cool. I actually don't know if I've played a game as the Poisoner before. We have a Potion Master and a Coven Leader with us. So we show up as Sheriff, X, Werewolf, or Poisoner. That's what we show up as. Is this going to be a super passive town? No one spoke day one. Pepper calls for TPLO on them. 15 calls a survivor claim. A poison salt. We all got claims. I say without a claim. No one claimed Doc. Since Poisoner. Sheriff claim is just so weak. Sheriff claim is so weak. Invest, I can really do anything here. What's one of my let's Coven Leader show up as? Lookout Forger Juggernaut Cov. We got transported actually. So we could say we were checking, I don't know, like Juggernaut and found Framer, Vamp, Jest, Hex. Let's just say that. Who knows where we ended up. Transported is what I said. Alright, we got Sheriff down. We got Velma the Sheriff down to Mafia. Mafia made that kill. We have a serial killer on the loose, stabbing Net Mage. I love that they all three swished their katanas at the same time. Ooh, this is an evil. Is that one of ours? No, that's our Potion Master. Shoot. I was like, wait, that person has a fake will. I was jailed. So we have a serial killer, we have Mafia, and we have a jailer. That's not great. 9, you sunk my battleship. Wait, what? I sunk their battleship? I don't know what they're claiming here. I don't know what B19... Oh, they're just making a joke. I'm confused because they said 9, which is me, I'm like, what did they do to me? No, he was right the first time. So we have serial killers. It seems like we got Coven then, full Coven then. Yeah, because did Doc on 1? Did 11 claim poison? They did. Okay, I was like Doc on 11. 5 roll, that's quite a typo. Are we gonna push on Daphne here? I'm gonna let it slow push Daphne, and then I'm gonna jump on. I was like, I'm gonna jump on if it goes slow, but it didn't go slow enough. Sorry, it was AFK mid. This is evil. It's not actually, it is the transporter, but just that, wait, what, sorry, was AFK my dad instead of just posting a will? Makes you a little suspicious. We should also, since we do show up, I confirm this. Since I do show up as Sheriff, who did they say they transported me to? Borrow. Just since we do show up as, who was the jail claim? Dio? Salt Killer? I'll join Salt Killer. Just in case there is an invest in the game who calls me out for potentially showing up as Sheriff. We'll have a Sheriff claim. It's not the one I want to go with, though. I do want to build this invest out will a little bit better. With some potential early stuff here that could go back for, but since there is so much... Crusader. Nah, you jester, baby. Why'd you guilty the transporter? NO for now says 7. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, I'll NO this. This looks like it's gonna get NO'd, so I'm gonna jump on the NO train. Yep. Survivor guilties. So 15 guilties. So we're just gonna jump on that train there. That's fine. That's wasting a day. So we know there's at least one Mafia member. There could potentially be a decent evil presence here. Hey, I'm not paying attention. I'm just gonna be like, why is Survive Claim guiltying? Survive should be passive if true survivor. Why is the survivor guiltying? I'm gonna guilty. I don't believe this is survivor. I don't believe this is survivor. Honestly, yeah. The fact that you guiltied and you're a survivor claim doesn't make you look good as a survivor. Even though they could potentially be the survivor, you don't guilty stuff when you're a survivor. My second time is PB, yep. Yep. When trying to fake survivor, you should be passive. If you're trying to fake that you're a survivor, you should be more passive. Otherwise, evils are gonna want to kill you, or evils are gonna want to guilt you if you go up. All right, so there, like I said, there is a jailer out here. Hopefully Salt does die tonight. Controlling Salt tonight, very smart. Very smart. Was Daphne the Crusader? No, they were the transporter. That's also fine to get rid of. That's also a decent douse here. Or, not a douse, poison. I'll have a William Phipps here. And I'll whisper them for a roll. No, where I won't, I'll die to a werewolf. I suppose I'll die to a werewolf instead. Oh my gosh! Is Deodat dead? Deodat's alive. We have a chance. We could potentially win. It's not over yet. I was gonna get 5 to see confirm me as the second transporter. Myself and Totaro. Why X a vampire hunter claim? Oh yikes. Alright, so Jailer did make an X, which means that we do know that they are true. They're dead. I'm assuming a lot of people are dead to werewolf. No, this is X by the Jailer, but I'm assuming we're also gonna have a Mafia death as well as a serial killer kill. Hopefully werewolf also took out the SK. I'm assuming werewolf went on to the transporter, which was my fault for not assuming that a werewolf would also be here. He was mobbed by a werewolf. Oh, shoot. This is what we need right here. Just that right there. That right there. A lot of damage. So this was a fake transporter claim here. This is hopefully the Mafia member. There's a werewolf still too. Hypnosis! Ooh. Spicy. Sucks that they died. For the Mafia. Pepper goes down here. This was killed by Mafia. This was a mayor. That's too much of a will, though. Like, what are you doing, dude? Which you're easily confirmed, but if you had been jailed and like you just post that will for whatever reason, which as a mayor, I'm not really gonna ask them for a will if I'm the jailer, but still, if you were to post that, I wouldn't trust that you were actual mayor. This is me down. This is Poisoner down. Very sad. Very sad. Salt is dead though, so there is no doctor. Unless... Serial Killer didn't get their kill yet, did they? Oh no, Serial Killer was X by the Jailer. There's a werewolf still. Yep, there's still a werewolf. I wish I would have poisoned someone else. I'd probably still be alive if I poisoned someone else. That's Mafioso down. Yo, I killed the Mafia. Sheriff on 6, suspicious. I am Retry. Ooh. Could be the werewolf. Yo, a Juggernaut also CCing Rhett. Rhett is still, what's the word? What's the word? The word, unique, I believe. I could be wrong in saying that. I'm 98% sure Rhett is still unique, though. It'd be a bit overpowered if it wasn't. And no one's really pushing on that. Or no, they're saying to up 6, that 6 is Necro. Okay. If I came up as not suspicious, you'd come up sus. What would you claim? Let's see, the push on 6 disconnects. Yeah. Because they claimed this said they were doing their claim at the same time. So who was Hypnode? That is actual Retry then. 13 isn't saying anything. 13 hasn't said anything. 13's gonna get voted tomorrow. Or jailed tonight. If I was the jailer, I'd be jailing 13 tonight, because they haven't talked. Nope, they get the Necronomicon. I don't believe they're jailed, because it would have. Nope, they're gonna control William Phipps. Which is, what's Phipps? Do we know Phipps? We don't know Phipps. We don't know Phipps. I'm thinking Phipps could potentially be jailer, though, because they've been pretty passive. Not by passive, or it could be one. One's done a lot of talk. One's been talking but hasn't been saying anything. 2 is the Crusader claim. 10 was the person who was jailed. 3 more deaths tonight. How are there 3 deaths? That was oh, Jailer X. I was like, that wasn't. Werewolf can't start going again. Jailer thought I was werewolf. Amazing. Mafioso. So that's Ambusher gone Mafioso. William Phipps is down, which is our jailer. So I was correct in thinking 14 was jailer. I should have poisoned them. That was who I should have poisoned. So it's werewolf versus Coven leader versus whatever 10 is. Interesting. Interesting. And Juggernaut was the DC. No, that's the werewolf. Oh, yo, this may be a 2v1. That was the werewolf DC there. This could be 2v1 right now. 1. Well, this is unfortunate, 13, so I think 13 is Coven leader, but I'm not 100% sure. What 13 needs to do right now is get someone on his side. He needs to post a will and ask them for wills, because neither of them have posted wills. 13, just... All 13 has to do is push on 1. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind, they're both vampires. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. There were 5 town members in this, and one of them got flipped. I'm assuming. That was absolutely amazing. 3 Mafia members, 3 Coven members, a serial killer, a plague bearer, a werewolf. I love Coven already so much. That was so many killing rolls. They got the achievement for killing the jailer, so good for them. Daphne's going ahead and left the game. Everyone's probably going to leave the game at this point. That was fun, though. That was fun. If I could have done things differently, I should have poisoned 14 instead. At that point, I had no thoughts that they were jailer. It's really just like when we went the night that he chose to. I was like, oh, that could be jailer, because they haven't said too much. And at that point, we had a smaller roll list, so hindsight 2020. I should have poisoned 14, which would have kept me alive, because the werewolf, I believe, was chilling at the transporter, yeah, because they were trying to hypno the transporter, so they went there. Shoot. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I should have poisoned 14, or literally anyone else. I would have stayed alive. The jailer would have died to the poison there. I would have poisoned someone else, and it would have been a 2v2. GG. Well done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let's check out that roll list before you go to see how it all started. Let's see, it was vampire and vampire. So they did both start as vampires. I think they did make a comment in there that they were trying to bite people, but Mafia kept killing them or something. I don't know. You guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you come back tomorrow for some more Town of Salem. I think we're going to be doing, honestly, I'm going to be real honest with you guys. Coven All Any rest of the week. That's it. Thursday and Friday, we're also doing Coven All Any. And I'll see you guys for that. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.